Today's news. Imprisoned journalists lawsuit against general prosecutor to be considered. Jailed youth activists expelled from university. Appeals of arrested April 2nd youth protesters not granted. Municipalities lack reputation among the population. Another building brought down without approval of residents. Today, the Sabail District Court held a preliminary hearing on the lawsuit filed by imprisoned journalist Enula Fatullayev against Zakir Garalov, the general prosecutor of the Republic of Azerbaijan, on the violation of his right to be presumed innocent. Fatullayev demands an apology. Despite the defendant's side claim that the lawsuit was groundless, the judge scheduled a court hearing. The judge did not set a date for the hearing. In 2007, Enula Fatullayev, editor-in-chief of Rilni Azerbaijan and Gündelik Azerbaijan newspapers, was sentenced to 8.5 years in jail for threatening terrorism, among other charges. However, on April 22, 2010, the European Court of Human Rights ruled for his immediate release and financial compensation from the Azerbaijani government for €27,800. The Azerbaijani Supreme Court plenum has only partially fulfilled the decision. Jailed Azerbaijan Popular Front Party Youth Committee member, youth activist Jabar Savanlı was expelled from Sumgayit State University. Hamid Aliyev, deputy dean of the history faculty at Sumgayit State University, told Objective TV. Aliyev said that the reason was Jabar Savanlı's absence in classes since early February. He added that Savanlı was considered a good student during his education period and had no problems with his studies. Azerbaijan Popular Front Party member Jabar Savanlı was arrested on February 5, 2011. He is being charged with drug possession, but it is widely thought that his arrest was politically motivated, linked to criticism of the government he posted on social networking sites. The Baku Appeals Court today heard the appeals of Musavat Party Youth Committee Deputy Head Ahad Mamadlı and Azerbaijan Popular Front Party activist Mohamed Majidlı against the Sabail District Court's April 9th and April 4th decisions, respectively. Mamadlı's attorney Yalchin Imanov and Majidlı's attorney Azer Nagiev told Objective TV that the youth activists' appeals were rejected and that they will be taking the issue to the European Court of Human Rights. Musavat Party Youth Committee Deputy Head Ahad Mamadlı and Azerbaijan Popular Front Party activist Mohamed Majidlı both are charged under Article 233 of the Criminal Code. Ahad Mamadlı has received an additional charge for resisting authority under Article 315.1 of the Criminal Code. Mamadlı and Majidlı were sentenced to 2 months of pretrial detention by the Sabail District Court on April 9th and 4th. Today, the Women's Solidarity Public Union held a forum on female members of municipalities. Union head Ruhangis Husainova spoke about the enhancement of the knowledge and skills of female municipality members project, the implementation of which ended in April 2011. The project was financed by Filial Women's Foundation, which is based in Germany. The goal of the project, launched in November 2010, is to raise awareness of women that are members of municipality offices, as well as to enhance cooperation and communication between them. The project was implemented in Gabela and Bakalakan regions. A meeting was held with municipality employees in Baku. Aid to Civil Society Development in Azerbaijan Association expert Bugar Tofigli spoke about the problems in municipalities. Among these problems, he emphasized a lack of authorized personnel, insufficient financing, gaps in legislation, interference of the executive administration in the operation of municipalities, and low salaries. He stressed that the municipalities have a poor reputation among the population. Residents of Building 61 at Neftçiler Avenue held a press conference today to speak about the violation of their property rights. Resident Sevinç Zaynalova said that the destruction process of the building is led by the State Committee on Property Management representatives Yusuf Gambarov and Rifat Ahmadov. Zaynalov also claims that Azinko construction company head Naib Hasanov is involved in this affair. The persons that began to visit the courtyard in March 2011 first claimed that the building was dangerous for living, then cited that it is a location in a landslide zone and required the residents to empty the building. When the residents refused to agree, they cited a presidential decree on the destruction of old buildings. Then the residents filed an inquiry to the Baku City Executive Power and Emergency Situations Ministry to question if the building was really dangerous for living. Both agencies responded that they had no information about it. The residents have also refused 1,500 AZN per square meter for their apartments. They think it is not a fair price. However, despite their refusal, the committee has started the destruction of the building.